Welcome to Module 1 of Comp B94. This is the PHP class, and in this module we're going to focus on getting things sort of set up and testing a very basic script to make sure that our web server is working properly. So I'm going to assume that you installed both PHP Storm and the MAMP web server using this documentation and also the download link here for MAMP. Once you get past that part of the assignment, you'll need to open up the MAMP server, not MAMP Pro, but just regular old MAMP, which is free. And make sure that you take note of this, the document root. This is the folder on your computer where the web pages that you create, the PHP pages that you create, will be stored. We need to know what that is, and we need to pay attention to that because you're actually going to go into PHP Storm when you create a new project, and you're going to use that same path or that same folder for your PHP Storm project. That way, everything that you edit in PHP Storm is going to show up in MAMP. So let's take a look at that. So on my computer, I have my MAMP server here running, and that is showing right here the same path that I show in the picture on the Canvas site. But if you look at my new project here, it's going to default to a different location. So I've got to go in and change that folder. And on the Mac, the MAMP folder is inside the applications folder, and then there's a folder that should be in there called MAMP, and then htdocs is the default where it keeps the web server. You'll have the fewest problems if you use this folder for your PHP Storm project. So once I do that, you can see here it says the same thing now as it does here. I'm going to hit create, and then I've got an empty folder here that I can now create my A1 assignment in. And so if I go back to the MAMP web server, if it's running, it should say stop here. That means the web server is currently running. And if I hit the web start button, it'll open up a web page that is actually coming from my server. And I can see that because I can see it right here, localhost :8888. That's the port number that it's using. So this is actually coming from my own computer. And if I hit my website, it's actually going to show that folder. Then that is a good thing. It looks kind of like an error, but this is a placeholder page that MAMP creates in that folder. And if I go back, I can see now that it's created that page. So that's not the page I want for A1. For A1, we're going to delete that page, and we're going to create our own index.php. So I'm going to go back in, right-click on htdocs, and create a PHP file. I'm going to call this one index.php because it's our main file for that folder. And it does me the favor of putting the opening PHP tag. You can just leave that. And then I'm going to use the echo function to write something to the screen in PHP. And it's going to say, hello world. Now, I could just type that text out, but I want to make sure that PHP is working. So I'm going to use that echo function to make sure, and then I'm going to wrap it up in a closing PHP tag. It's not necessary if this is the last part of the document to put the closing tag, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's just a good habit. So when I save that document and I go back to that page, if I reload that page, then I can see hello world. And just like that, I've completed assignment 1.